I want everything to be gay. Everything. Like super, super, super gay. Is that a hot take? Is that a hot take? I want everything to be like gay to the max. So like every movie has a gay character in it. No, screw that. Every movie has a lead gay character in it. Every TV show has a trans person in a major role. Every single song that comes out is written or produced or made by a queer person. I want everything to be as gay as possible. Give these guys gay world. Let them see what it looks like to exist in a world with like queerness everywhere. Super, super, super gay to the max. That's what I want for these guys. That's my new motto for 2025. Make it gay. I'm reclaiming it. Let me tell you why. When they say stuff like this, it is very clear to me the intention behind the statements and how all of this stuff is just a big fallacy. It's all a game. It's all a narrative. So Grummz says Marvel Rivals is beating the pants of Overwatch. And they didn't have to turn every character gay, trans, or bi to do it. First and foremost, there's nothing wrong with having gay, trans, or bi characters in anything. There's nothing wrong with that. But please show me a game in existence where they have turned every character into gay, trans, or bi. Show me a popular game, any game, where that is the case. I would say I'll wait, but I know it doesn't exist. This is hyperbolic propaganda. It is anti-diverse propaganda, homophobic, transphobic, bigoted propaganda. I know you guys don't like those words. They scare you because you need your safe spaces. But that is what we're seeing here. It's very clear to me. First of all, the correlation of including gay, trans, bi people in something, queer people in something makes it bad is already false. Get woke, go broke is a scam. It is a scam statement used to make money and get community off of you guys out there that believe it. It's already been disproven. There's new goalposts. They'll say something's woke, it becomes really popular. Then they're like, not actually, it's not super, super woke. Or if something that they thought was anti-woke becomes unpopular for whatever reason, they will dig to find something woke about it. It's all a game. And like a big portion of you guys know that it's a game and you enjoy playing the game and you think you're smarter than a lot of people, but we already know that you guys know. And the other half of you, maybe it's a little more than half, are just too stupid to understand that you're being played. And these guys have amassed a large community by doing this, by saying stuff like this. Could it be that the game is just really good and people are having a lot of fun playing it? Could it be that Marvel, despite being touted as failing, crumbling, being unpopular, the property is no longer of any value? Remember, this is what the guys say about the MCU, that it has tarnished and ruined Marvel to the point where nobody wants to go see the movies, watch the TV shows. It is just an awful, awful situation where they have basically gone woke and then gone broke because of it. Why is it that that is the case, but then Marvel Rivals is doing extremely well? Extremely well. And now Grummz is going, well, they didn't have to turn every character trans, gay, bi to do it, but Marvel has been accused of playing or virtue signaling and being woke for years now. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Are they woke or are they not woke? Which one is it? I guess it depends on your narrative. And Grummz has a narrative here. But here's the thing. What happens? What happens when Pride Month rolls around and we start seeing gay characters put into the game? Is the argument going to change then? What happens when a trans character shows up? Any sort of queer allyship shows up. What happens when that pops into the game? I'm not saying it will, but this is Marvel. And remember, Marvel is a woke company, according to all these other guys. So I think it's going to happen. Whether it happens in Pride Month, I don't know. There will be some sort of character included that ends up being identifying queer or something along those lines, and they're going to scream about it. Woke, DEI, Sweet Baby Inc., everything they can think of, they're going to throw at Marvel because of this. Because they have to paint the narrative here. They have to control that. To sort of pull this back in, you have to remember the community that is engaged with this one-sided culture war has painted Disney and Marvel as evil companies that are trying to indoctrinate kids by including queer things in it. They would call it ideology. That's a false framing. That's a false narrative, but that's what they would call it. They've been saying this for the better part of half a decade now. Why all of a sudden are the tides turning for them? Why is it sort of shifting? The game is brand new. The game is literally brand new. So we have no clue what the future plans are. They're going to keep including things in the game and adding things to the game because it is a service game. So they're going to skins and characters and storylines. They're going to keep adding the stuff in the game. So at a certain point, there's going to be something added that they don't like. You guys have to understand this. So is Marvel now anti-woke? And they're showing that against Overwatch by putting out a game that doesn't include diversity, even though the game does. The game is very diverse. But these guys would have you think otherwise. When are you folks going to wake up? When are you going to wake up and realize that people like Grummz, like Hypnotic, like Smash JT, like all of these guys are literally playing you? All you have to do is engage in the content that you want to engage in. If you like Marvel Rivals, you can play it, support it. If you like Overwatch 2, you can play it, support it. Whatever game you want to play, you can do that. You do not have to listen to these guys tell you that something is woke or DEI or bad. I can't imagine when I was younger, growing up, if I would have been listening to people telling me what games I can and can't play because they include a character that these people don't like. Who the fuck does that? Back in the arcade days when I was playing Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct, all of the MVC2, all of these games, no one ever talked about this shit. It was never the topic of conversation. Oh, there's a black character, DEI. Oh, look at that woman. She's a girl boss. There was no conversations like that ever. What happened to these fucking people? I already know their answer would be, well, they started to change things. No, you guys just became insufferable assholes. That's the reality of it. You guys felt the pressure of getting old and not being in touch with what players are doing right now, and you felt the need to come in and paint some sort of narrative. And now you have to ride that wave as far as it can to the point of absurdity, because slowly but surely you're seeing that not everything is what you guys claim it is. So you have to create that narrative and build this up for your viewers in order to continuously scam people out of time and money. It's disgusting. It's sick. It's stupid. So my thing is, again, going back to what I said at the beginning of this video, I want stuff to be super fucking gay. I want gay world. I want gay everywhere. 2025, I'm going to be asking for gay shit and everything. I want every game that I buy to include a gay character. I want every game that I buy to have some sort of queer storyline. I want every TV show that I watch to have a trans character in that show. I want to see in 2025 just how prevalent it is. Is the industry corrupt? If it is, prove me right. Put gay shit in everything. What's wrong with that? If shit's already in the bag, that should not be a hot take. But I guarantee it is, because you guys are going to realize when you think about it, there's not as much gay shit out there as you think it is. Take as much time as you need.